Hey everybody, Midwest Picker here. If you're new to my channel, I am a part-time reseller, full-time husband, father, registered nurse. I do this part-time reselling. Right now I'm just reselling my own stuff. You can't see it, but I have death piles and old stock, new stock, stuff I bought online. I got things coming I'm going to talk about in future videos. My garage is full of stuff. Just listed a bunch of die-cast coin banks on my eBay store, so I've been busy just selling stuff. You can see right here my paper mache people, not for sale. But I have been selling though, and I know it's a conspiracy theory, but it works. I list like 3 items every single day on my eBay store. I don't list 20 in one day and do nothing for 2 weeks. I kind of dole it out slowly, and this morning I listed 3 things, and by noon I sold 3 things. So I don't know, maybe I'm nuts. I do get the feeling though that eBay likes activity and engagement, whether you're revising your listing, changing the photos and improving those, taking down a listing that's a year old, waiting 24 hours, and then relisting it as sells similar. Gives it a new number, gives it fresh eyes. I don't know if that works, but eBay as a business does not want you to set it and forget it. Okay, it's not like other websites like Bonanza or Macari or whatever else. They want you to be engaged. And if you can be engaged every day, even if you're not listing, just look at your old listings and revise them. Change the description. Item specifics, if they're missing, fill those in. Do whatever you can. But I do something every day, whether it's listing or revising or changing the pictures, and it does seem to help. So these are the items that I have sold in just the last couple days. These are kind of bread and butter items. Some of these things you might just have laying around your house. I mentioned that in the previous video too, how you can sell stuff that's just laying around your house. This first item, I'll put a picture up here somewhere. This is my last water filter. This is a pure water filter. I explained in my older video. I had these in my kitchen pantry, new in the box, sealed. They're probably 2 or 3 years old. The original faucet water filter is long gone. It broke or we threw it away, but like I'm a pack rat, I don't throw anything away. So these filter cartridge replacements were sitting in a box, and I thought, you know what, why not just sell them? No problem at all. So I did list them for $15.95 a piece with best offers turned on. And this second one is the same as the first one. I took a best offer of $13 plus shipping on top. Not a bad profit. I would say my cost of goods was 0 because it was just built into my daily household budget 2 or 3 years ago, and that easily went first class in a 6x4x4 box. The next ones are these tractor lapel pins. Now this is definitely not something you're going to have just laying around the house. This is my niche, so you probably won't have these, but when the quarantine is over and you're going to garage sales, flea markets, estate sales, if you see something like this, grab it because they're very hard to find, very rare. Sorry, I had to pause the video. That was Mrs. Midwest. So as I was saying, the tractor pins, I'm going to put pictures up here. The same person bought both of them. I listed them for $35.95, and I took a best offer of $30 each. And because I'm a nice guy, I just combined shipping. I did free shipping. These things are so small and light. They go in a 6x4x4 box. Shipping was like $2.85, super inexpensive. So I just sent the buyer an invoice and took the shipping off. So he was thrilled. Yeah, same buyer, $60 minus $2.85 for shipping. Not bad at all. Cost of goods is 0, and I've probably beat this dead horse, but these are things I've already owned for years and years and years. I've had them in storage since the mid-1980s, so not too bad. But again, if you go to an estate sale, flea market, whatever, you're going to see lapel pins, or sometimes people call them hat pins or pin backs, all different names. They're basically made out of metal. They're pretty heavy. They got the brass clasp on the back. If I remember, I'll put a picture up here. Most of them are made in China or overseas. Most of them are very inexpensive, stamped in steel. These particular ones are handmade, and they're cast out of lead, so they're kind of like costume jewelry. So if you see anything like this, and I've seen them out there, I've found some in the wild that were not from my dad's company. So if you find them, buy them, especially if you can get them cheap. Next item is this saw blade. I got this at a restore. I think I paid $5 for it. I had it for a long time in my store, probably going on 6 months or longer. It was Yeah, let's see. It was $59.95. I put it on sale, 30% off. I put all my tools and all my parts on sale, 30% off, just to blow them out. So the sale price was $41.96, and then they sent me a best offer of $36. Kind of random, but what the heck. So I took it. I'm like, why not? I paid $5, so I turned $5 into $36. It took a while. I think I mentioned in a really old video, if you notice in the picture, this is still sealed in the package. So any part that you sell, like a saw blade or a drill bit, anything that's going to spin really, really fast, I highly recommend you only sell new items, because you can sell it used, but if it has any damage, even microscopic damage that you can't see, and it's out of balance, and the user goes to use it and they're cutting wood or drilling a hole in metal or whatever, it could fly apart, it could damage itself, and that's not your fault. But there is the potential, if you sell a used saw blade, that the buyer 2 or 3 weeks later is going to say, hey, I was doing this project and, you know, the saw blade cracked, or a tooth flew off and hit me in the face, or whatever. So I highly recommend you only sell new, sealed in the package. I have a lot of tools, drill bits and parts and stuff like that are new in the package. I'll definitely sell those. I do have used like sockets from a socket set or a socket wrench, or I sold a hammer recently. That's not moving at a high speed, that's slow, so there's really no risk of damage or injury there. So that's my little 2 cents on selling tools. Next one are these wooden dowel pins. If you follow my channel, if you're a subscriber, you've seen these in the past. It's been a while, probably over a month since I've sold these. But the story is, I bought 12,000 of these wooden dowel pins a long time ago, almost 2 years ago. And I sell them in little bags of 100, 200, 300, 500, something like that. I also give volume discounts if you buy more. I did have a listing for 1,000, and I took that down because not one person bought that. So crafters use these, and woodworkers use these for putting joints together. So if you have a wooden joint, you can drill holes, put the wooden dowel pins in there, glue it. It's solid as a rock. I've done it before. It works really good. So don't know what they bought them for, but this person bought 2 100 count bags. So the price is kind of weird. It's $7.92. That's because I give a volume discount. The more you buy, the cheaper it is. I don't know if you need a store to do that, but when you have a listing, you can offer a volume discount. So let's say you have 10 identical Hot Wheels that are all the exact same still on the card. You only have to list it once, but then you could put quantity 10. And then below that, at the bottom of the listing, if you have the option, you can give a volume discount, 10% off if you buy more than one, 15% off if you buy more than two, and so on and so on. So that's what I do, and it does seem to help. People take advantage of that every once in a while, so you do sell more. The next one, again, is the same thing, and this is just weird how eBay works. This is a completely different customer. They bought 100 count bag for $4.95 plus shipping on top. So at this rate, they're selling for about 5 cents per dowel pin, which isn't bad. But yeah, I haven't sold any in probably a month or two, and then all of a sudden 2 different people bought dowel pins on the same day. So I don't know. You figure it out. Put down in the comments if you think I'm right. Am I crazy? Or do you think there is something to it where I was active this morning? I listed 3 things. I did some revisions and revised stuff. I put some stuff on sale, changed things around, and then a couple hours later, boom, I had 3 sales. I don't know. Put it down in the comments if you have that experience too. If you've had no activity, let's say you went a week and you didn't list anything, you didn't revise anything, what happened to your sales? Were they the same, or did your sales plummet and hit rock bottom? Let me know. This last item is a flush valve. I bought a bunch of plumbing supplies really cheap. They were 25 cents, 50 cents, something like that. Just hodgepodge stuff. The only reason I bought them is because they were brand new sealed in the package. I did not look them up. I just went home and then I looked them up and listed them and realized they're not really worth that much. I've had this on my eBay store for quite a long time, maybe a year, about $8.95, $7.95. I kept reducing the price. Eventually it went on sale. I think it was $4.99. So I had it listed for $4.99. I put it on sale 30% off with all my other tools and parts. So it was $3.74 plus shipping on top. A sale's a sale. I know it's cheap. So I wanted to talk about this box right over here. So you heard me talk about the wooden dowel pins. I still have this box of 6,000 available. It's about 6 pounds. There's the company name and all that. It's still sealed. Unopened box of 6,000 dowel pins. So I'm not really in the mood to continue to sell these anymore. So this is the offer I'm giving to my YouTube subscribers or the viewers, or I don't care if it's your first time here. You don't have to subscribe to do this. But if you're interested in buying these, I'll sell you this box for 99 bucks, free ship. So that's 6,000 dowel pins. I did the math for you. That's 1.65 cents per dowel pin, kind of 1.5 cents per pin. You could turn around and resell those for 5 cents per pin if you wanted to. I'm going to ship this priority mail. If it's free shipping, I'll figure out how I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to open this up and pour it into a priority box, like a region B or something like that. That's my prerogative because it's free shipping. But I will line the box with plastic so none of these little guys sneak through the cracks in the box. So the other thing I wanted to say, there is no guarantee there's exactly 6,000. I am not going to count all these. There could be a little bit more, there could be a little bit less, but the label says 6,000, so probably very, very close to 6,000. If you're a little short, just let me know. I'll refund you about 20 cents. So if you're interested, email me. My email is down below. If you follow me on Instagram, you can message me that way too. If you're seriously interested, just let me know. I'll shoot you an invoice through PayPal for $99 free shipping, and I'll send this off to you. I buy little 2x3 Ziploc bags and a few 4x6 Ziploc bags. So if you wanted to bag them up 100 at a time, or 200 or 300 in the little bit bigger ones, you could. I think you can even sell these on Etsy because it's considered a crafting supply. So if you have an Etsy store, you could do that too. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. That way when I upload a new video, you get notifications and then you know that I have a video. Follow me on Instagram, and then I post these bolos. All of these items that I sold that I told you about, I put them on Instagram within the hour, so you get instant bolos and what to look out for. You can also go to MidwestPicker.com, and that will link you to everything: Mercari, eBay, YouTube, Facebook, all of it. And put your questions down in the comments. I like to answer people's questions, or you could email me a question if it's kind of lengthy. I'm happy to help out new resellers. So that's it, guys. Think about it. 6,000 dowel pins could be yours. That might make a nice thumbnail. I don't know. We'll see. See you next time.